afternoon, ma'am. We are the Group 8 and we are here to present Theme Park and Resort Creating Escape through Sustainable Architectural Tourism. Our concept is Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Jumanji is a game discovered by 4 high school students through an outdated video game console. A game that has a jungle setting which makes each player literally becoming the adult avatars they select. The discovery to Jumanji is more than simply a game. It is more of a survival game to complete the game and return to the real world. The goal in the game is to embark on the most dangerous adventure of the players' lives, or they will be trapped in the game forever. Wondering about the development, one finds themselves during lush jungles, mysterious deserts, and tumbling waterfalls that are reminiscent of the different ecosystems found in Jumanji, making guests feel as if they were in the game. Every attraction mirrors Jumanji's struggle. The park's color scheme, which combines earthy browns, rich greens, and exotic color pops to create an aesthetically pleasing setting, is a reflection of Jumanji's lush brightness. Designing a Jumanji theme resort is an opportunity to immerse guests in the adventurous and unpredictable world of Jumanji, where the fantasy of the game comes to life. Designing a Jumanji theme resort is an opportunity to immerse guests into adventurous and unpredictable world of Jumanji, where the fantasy of the game comes to life. The lobby acts as a welcoming stage to the game, like the lobby where guests takes to prepare and plan wherever they may choose to go. The different biomes and scenes in Jumanji serves as a theme for rooms and villas for the resort, resembling each diverse characteristics of each biome, such as tropical and jungle-like field vibes. The outdoor parts of the resort resemble a jungle-like experience with various landscapes, making guests feel as if they belong to the game itself, isolated from the reality.
The chosen theme for the villas were inspired from the tropical and desert type of the concept, based from the adventures at different biomes experienced by the characters in the game. The design philosophy is good design promotes strong foundation. Next.
Our logical frameworks are design objectives to propose a globally competitive and highly immersive theme park and resort development. Our design criteria is by choosing a theme that could relate to the various types of guests, by utilizing online booking to allow guests to have reservation without going to the resort physically, by providing digitalized slogan, brochures, signage, and presentation to guide guests.
The second project objective is to develop a spellbinding and pedestrian-oriented environment that will support the feeling of fantasy, escape, and separation from the outside world that characterizes the theme park experience. The design criteria for this objective is by designing a development based from the chosen theme Jumanji through applying tropical elements, by strategically placing anthropologically designed pathwalks that were easily accessible to various kinds of guests. Next, by using thermal insulating materials and shadings for pathwalks to improve thermal comfort for guests.
The last one is to develop a theme park and a resort that will be able to cater to different needs and interests. The design criteria of that is through tropical architecture. It allows the developers to furtherly use sustainable materials abundant in the site, such as wood and concrete, for example. Truth and design is through the choice of the architecture, making the theme sustainable because of its timelessness. And the last is the developers included various types of attractions sustainable for guests' interests, whether for adults or for the kids. The developers allocated business venture areas to allow individuals who wish to open business, such as restaurants or cafe, to serve resorts guests.
And here are the mood boards for the 3 zones for villas. First one is the desert zone. Next is tree house. And lastly, the Balinese zone. So the next one is the site analysis.
Our strength is accessible via Subic Tarlac Expressway through the European exit, and the site is along Jose Abad Santos Avenue. The site is relatively flat, making it doesn't require cut and fill method. The site is suited somehow away from vehicular noise, making it ideal for a development to have such a relaxing and quiet environment.
For the weaknesses po, mango trees were already planted, making it hurdle in placing such as establishment facilities around the site. Second is, the site is basically a rice field. The soil quality may be a concern in developing a project.
So the next one is the opportunities of the site. It could be a possible tourist spot for Lubao, Pampanga and nearby people from Bataan. It could allow townsmen nearby to gain profit. It could improve the neighboring site's land value. Since the site's location has less establishment, it could ignite more other development.
And for the threats po ma'am is, Pradera Verde is also developing a theme park project which could be a major threat for competition.
And the sauna zone is located at the corner part of the site, giving privacy for guests and ensure their escape from reality. The man-made beach is suited at the center of the site to have a sense of sociability for guests.
The hotel is situated at the right side of the site. It could act as a barrier between the resort and the future expansion of the theme park.
Entertainment zones were located at the right side of the site adjacent to the beach and hotel, away from the villas to zone them out to prevent unwanted noise for the villas. The Grand Pavilion is located adjacent to the entrance to accommodate guests easily. Their various needs before going to their villas po.
So here's our site development plan. So the first thing you'll see is the drop-off area. And then next to the drop-off area is the Grand Pavilion. And adjacent to this are the two function halls that could be used by the guests whenever they have events. Then next one is the first zone, which is the treehouse zone. Next is the balcony zone. Then we have our sauna areas here. And next to the sauna area is the third zone, which is the desert zone. And located at the center of the site is the man-made beach. And next to it is the recreational pool. And then the indoor swimming pools, then the fitness centers, then the hotel is located at this side. And we have also one function hall for events. And then the entertainment zone at the lower part of the site. So moving on for our floor plans. Here's the floor plans for the villas. The first one is the family villas, which have two bedrooms for families, which could accommodate around eight person per villa. And the next one is a couple villa, which is a studio type like floor plan, which have living area, dining and kitchen combined, and one bed to accommodate guests for couples. The next one is the presidential suite villa. It has 2 bedrooms, 1 master bedroom, and one for 2 bunk beds for 4 people. Next one is the Grand Pavilion floor plan.
Sa Grand Pavilion po is nilagay po namin po dito yung staff and resting area po. Then dito po is restaurant and guest lunch service and souvenir gift po. Pinag-iwalay po namin, binigyan po namin sila ng zone para mas madali po sila ma-access.
Organize po.
And ito po yung floor plan po namin sa hotel, which is dito po is a gaming room. Then meron pong waiting area po dito. Dito po. Then, dito po yung mga swimming pool, tapos sauna, and mga banyo po. Banyo, then massage area. Tapos, ayun po. Then, dito po sa bandang gitna po dito is, dito po yung mga staff po. Then dito po is merong resto. Tapos waiting area po yung mga ito. Then ito po is dito po yung mga stocks na dinideliver po sa delivery dock, which is nandito na po yung mga vegetable
Fresh.
and meat, ganun po. Lahat po nandiyan po. Then ito po, restaurant po ito. Then ito po, reception. Then alfresco po. Dito po yung entrance po ng restaurant. Then dito po sa center is, nandito po yung elevator, tsaka po yung stair. Then sa second floor po is study area po. Tapos ito po mga rooms po ito na ito po pang twin, then single, tapos po twin again, tapos twin, tapos single po, tapos meron pong gym room dito po, tsaka acrobatic room, mga fitness area po. Then dito po is meron pong theater for hotel po. Then third floor is typical na din po siya. Kamukha nun po siya yung second floor. Tapos sa floor, fourth floor po is mga bedroom pa rin po ito. Then twin, tapos single, tapos yung mga suite po, nandito po, yan po. Then waiting
Lobby.
area po, tapos meron pong ano dito, view deck po. Then fifth floor po is same lang po ng fourth floor. Then sixth floor is puro suite na lang lahat po to. Yan po. Then elevation trap.
So for the elevation for the treehouse zones, ito po yung sa couple. So ito po yung sa front niya and right elevation. So makikita po natin is it could resemble treehouse which were built in stilts, but yung ginawa lang po namin dito is in-elevate lang po namin siya from the natural grade line just about 0.40 meters to resemble a treehouse like house. Tapos po yung ginamit naming material for the roofing is thatch roof, which we could see from by Cubos. Tapos yung mga materials din po dito is mga bamboo and some woods. And po yung sa family villa. Then for presidential villa, for the Balinese zone villas, ito po yung sa Balinese zone villas couple. The material used here are stone claddings, wood and concrete, tsaka slate roof tiles. And po yung sa family and sa presidential.
Tapos sige sa mga dimension.
Okay mo na ito.
Sige, ano mo yan? Ano pwede na yun? Sige naman. Sige naman.
Desert zone.
From elevation po ng desert zone is from natural grade line po, meron po tayong 0.6 meters. And from the finished floor line to ceiling line, meron po tayong 2.7 meters. From the ceiling line to top of beam is may 0.45 0.4 meters tayo, ma'am. And to top of beam hanggang roof apex po may 2.2 meters po tayo.
Yung pong ginamit po namin dito sa roof is clay roof po. Is terracotta po. Then concrete na yun. Tapos sa wall po is concrete na po. Hindi na po kami nag bamboo dyan po. Then sa next po is Desert Zone Family.
For the desert zone families po, ma'am, is
Sa Desert Zone Family po is same lang po nung sa couple po.
yung diamond.
Apo. Then sa next po is Desert Zone Presidential po is same lang din daw. Same lang din po. Then next.
For the pavilion of front elevation po, ma'am, is may from NGL to FFL po, ma'am, may 0.60 meters po tayo. From FFL to FCL, may 11.60 po tayo dito, meters po tayo. And from the FCL to top of beam, 0.80 meters. And parapet wall line to roof apex is 0.45. And overall po, ma'am, may 11.60 meters po tayo, ma'am. Yung pong design niya, ma'am, nag-base po kami sa sa concept po namin na Jumanji. Yung design po niya dito, medyo old school po siyang design, ma'am. Yung pong pa-curve din po yung roof niya po. From the hotel po, ma'am, ground floor line to second finish floor line po may 4.35 meters po tayo, ma'am. And second to third, 3 meters. Third to fourth, 3 meters din po, ma'am. Hanggang sa 6th floor po, 3 meters. Yung roof line din po natin, ma'am, 3 meters din po, bali po. 17.35 yung overall sukat niya po, ma'am. Yung pong materials na ginamit po namin dito, ma'am, may bricks yung ano po niya, ma'am, yung sa parapet po niya. And yung color scheme po niya, ma'am, nag-base po ako doon sa bamboo tsaka nipahat po, ma'am.
And this is the section of couple villas. As you can see, it crosses to the living area and kitchen. And the height of it is from natural grade line to finished floor is 0.40. And finished floor line to ceiling line is 2.7. And ceiling line to top of beam is also 0.40. Top of beam to roof apex is 2.1. And the next one is the section of family villa. It crosses the toilet and bath, kitchen, and bedroom. The height from natural grid line to finished floor line is 0.40, and finished floor line to ceiling line is 2.7, and ceiling line to top of beam is 0.40 also, and top of beam to roof apex is 2.1. And the next one is the presidential section. It crosses the bedroom, kitchen, dining area, and the other bedroom from the right side. And the height from natural grade line to finished floor line is 0.60, and finished floor line to ceiling line is 2.7, and ceiling line to top of beam is 0.40, and the top of beam from to roof apex is 2.2. And the next one section is the pavilion. This is the pavilion section. It crosses in the guest lunch and staff lunch. The height from natural grid line to finished floor line is 0.60, and finished floor line to finished ceiling is 3.75, and ceiling to top of beam is 0.45, and parapet wall to roof apex is 6 meters. A total height of 11.6 meters. And the next one is the hotel section. It has 6 floor. Floor to floor height from ground to second floor is 4.35. Second floor to third floor is 3 meters, and third floor to fourth is 3 meters also, up to 6 meters. A total of 17.35 meters. And this is the other side, section B of hotel. It crosses the banquet hall, waiting room, service room, and office. And the next one is the innovative technologies. We use the solar energy, brick walls, greenery wall, double panel glass, terracotta clay roof tiles, and touch roof. And this is our aerial perspective. You can see here the hotel, the pavilion, the swimming area, the parking, and the other villas. And this is the other side. And this is the team hotel perspective. And this is the normal view perspective of the villas. And the next one is the grand lobby, the interior, the pavilion. And this is the next other view of grand lobby. And the next one is the resto bar. Also, it located in the right side of the pavilion. This is the resto bar interior. And the next one is the al fresco dining. And the other one is the perspective of the other villas. And the next one is the trail pathways perspective, aerial view. And this is the deluxe single bedroom hotel perspective, the interior of it. And the next one is the deluxe single bedroom hotel perspective also. And this is the suite villa interior perspective, the presidential villa interior, the other view. And that's all. Thank you, ma'am.